It is Sunday morning and very cold. Well, cold for here anyway. Beautiful vistas of the highway and the pristine, uncontaminated water. And I'm here with, come on, here with Billy the Wonder Dog. Look at that clear, crystal clear water. Nothing untoward about that. People with their aluminum chitoirs going on holidays. Well, swore in under a minute, that's a new record. Plenty of OWCs around as well. It's a popular place to stop on the trip from here to anywhere but here. Come on, you. No. Come on. This is also the site of the famous croc rescue from back in December, when the radio-controlled croc broke free of its 2.4 gigahertz chains and sped off into the distance, and it wound up over there on the bank. And a great friend of the channel, John, went out there in his canoe and bravely rescued the radio-controlled croc. So that was good. But this is a little pontoon for launching radio-controlled boats, but hopefully the radio control gear is enough to bring them back as well. I always wonder why there's a bus stop here. I think it's all made of recycled plastic. And the dog is enjoying the scents, the dog gossip. I think it's about 9 degrees from memory. Oh, come on, dog, really? Yeah. Don't pull. There's lots of painted rocks around here with inspirational messages like live, laugh, love, and other things, painted by people who aspire to never have to work, which is a nice inspiration to have, but sometimes it comes across as a bit shallow. I'll paint something on a rock and change the world. And lots of signs reminding everyone that council elections are looming. So there's a bridge. We probably should have gone to the bridge. There's a little cafe, and there are diners at said cafe. Hopefully we don't run into any other dogs, because he's naughty. I mean, he's a nice dog. We love him, but he's naughty. And he's pulling at the moment, so that's a bit... He hasn't pulled for most of the walk, but now he is. On you. Yeah, change direction when they smell the snacks. It's cold enough. If somebody was over there at something tasty, bring me a coffee. It's cold. Although I think I'm only doing a lap, then I'm going to head home, because even in the heated jacket, it is frosty at best this morning. This is the back of the SES. And I'm not sure whether they've just got cars there that people aren't currently using, or those are the cars that they roll over and use for safety exercises, rescue drills and stuff. That usually happens. So they have a selection of cars that they sort of tip on their side and set on fire or whatever, and then people get rescued by them. Well, dummies get rescued by them. Oh, go on, you've earned a sniff. Where's some rocks with things painted on? See, I can't blooming find one now. Come on. Come on. Oop. Oh, you got your foot caught now. That's not going to help. Right, lift your foot. All right. No, come on. It's the whole blooming walk is me just saying, no, come on, stop that. What are you doing? Yep, again. I know, it's lemongrass. You can smell it. Native wildlife. I haven't seen any bogans yet though. There's plenty of them around. I suppose in the winter they're recovering from the football results. What do you think? Fellow walkers. Will the dog behave? I don't know. Morning. How's it going? Come on, you. Come on. Come on. You were almost well behaved, weren't you? Nearly. You've calmed down again. I think the track's about, is it 2 kilometres? If you go the whole way around. I'm now going to sound like I'm breathing heavily on the video. Well, things that used to be painted on rocks, but the weather's got to them. Seal your paints, people. Seal your paints. More bits of tree. That's the other thing we do. Love putting a bit of cut up tree down near a park. It's nature play. Yeah, someone's tried to write a inspirational message on the bin there. Dogs attacking or harassing. Oh, that could be you. Even if no injury's caused, you might steal their identity. What do you think? Oh, do I see another dog overhead? That spells trouble for him. This one is not good with other dogs. He's very, very excitable. Oh, there we go. Hold on. There we go. Motivation is what gets you started. Habit is what keeps you going. You know what the problem is? You've got to say it in an inspirational voice. Oh, hello, there's another one. There's one here. Try, and try again. Who's an inspirational voice? Sean Connery. Try, and try again. You can do it. James Mason impression. I don't even remember how to do it. Hold on. Hello. Motivation is what gets you started, and habit is what keeps you going. It sounds a bit royalist to me. That would have been a good short story because it's got lots of S's on it. Motivation is what gets you started. Habit is what keeps you going. People are looking around at this idiot with a camera out. I don't have a selfie stick. I have an arm. And I have another arm, but it's holding a dog. Yes, the dog's just seen there are people. The dog doesn't understand that people might not want to play with the dog. I know, weird, right? And it's just started to get cold enough for the nose to start going, should I start dripping? Should I start condensing? Maybe. A random green bollard. Billy, we have received our recall signal. We must be off after we read these messages of inspiration. You read him like a Bond villain, Mr. Bond. Don't miss out on some things that could be great just because it could also be difficult. Peace! Which way do we go? Sorry about the sniffing. I got no third hand. .12 minutes. This is a good record of the pace we've made, Billy. Good record of the pace it takes to stroll around. Need to get more exercise. Oh God, you really? Now the phone's going to get violently jerked out of my hand by the dog. My hand's actually going numb. It's a bit cool. There are some benches. I don't know. Would you really go off the beaten track to sit on one? Maybe. Maybe I don't understand outdoors. I don't do camping. I've never found myself going, oh, this life I lead is far too luxurious. I need to go and sleep on the floor and poo in a hole. I mean, let's face it, if you knew someone that did that, you know, they just went to work in a suit or something, and then on the weekend they slept outside and pooed in a hole in their backyard, you might think they're a bit odd. So what you have to do is you have to buy an aluminium box and tow it around and then go and do it. And then that's okay. And you can spend the same on an aluminium box that you could spend going, you know, somewhere nice on a holiday. And you claim that it's cheaper. I suppose because you have to pay for the aluminium box over 5 or 6 years rather than just having the money up front to go somewhere nice. There you go, that's my opinion. Clearly don't interface well with the outdoors. I think because lots of people just drink, don't they, when they go camping? They sit down and drink a lot. Fair play. What do you do if you don't drink? You just sit down a lot. I can sit down at home. It's cheaper, warmer, comfier chairs. I mean, what people do is they buy a caravan, which is, you know, a smaller, less convenient version of what they have at home, and then just travel around with it. Oh, there's dogs over there. This is going to be a problem, isn't it? We're going to turn around. What do you think? We'll do that thing where you turn around, but you don't want people to know you've turned around. So we'll just sort of, yeah, we'll take in the ambience. Oh, look at the beautiful scenery. Oh, isn't it lovely? Oh, what? I wonder what's over here. There you go, good dog. So they buy a rubbish version of everything they've already got at home and then tow it around with them, because it's got to be lighter. And for it to be lighter, it's usually got to be poorer quality, doesn't it? And then they travel around with it. And, you know, it's fine so long as the weather's perfect, because it can't be too hot or too cold for their caravan. And then they've obviously, you know, they might have a fancy one with a toilet. That's what, 80 centimetres away from where they cook. Great. Because you definitely get away with that in a house. Like, can you imagine anyone having a toilet in their kitchen? No, you couldn't. Well, look, if that's what you like doing, that's what you like doing, I suppose. Not my thing. And again, people would see my life and go, why the hell would you do that? Cause different. Are you getting tired? I'm getting knackered. And I have swapped hands, so the phone's on a slightly jaunty angle. But it's now getting very peoply out here, so probably our time to just slink off back home. So what should we do? Should we try and finish on 18 minutes? I don't even know how you finish. How does one finish? I suppose you just hit the little cross. Oh, there's 18 minutes. All right, well, it's definitely not going to be on 18 minutes now, is it? Reclaimed water. There you go. Reclaimed water being used. All right, now it's not. Okay, from us, well, we'll say bye from green bum fudge wetlands.